I've been watching a bit of Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, Berkshire Hathaway, and just looking at strategies of people older than me that have done pretty well. And the thing that was consistently coming up was, is it better to diversify or specialize? And they say this great comment that diversification protects you from ignorance. But they also say if you're not willing to put in the time, then you should diversify because you're playing the averages, which makes sense, and you can still do very well. But it was really interesting that they have 70% of their stock holdings in Berkshire Hathaway is held in 4 companies, which I found quite surprising: American Express, Apple, Bank of America, and Coca-Cola. And I love their way of investing. So they look at investing in great companies that are continuously driving gross revenues, driving gross profits, and they always look to buy those investments when it's 30% undervalue based on the actual company returns. And I thought it's such a discipline that they follow. Like, if it doesn't meet their criteria, then they just won't invest. But when it meets their criteria, they're all in on quality companies. And I just think, like, I find that even in the finance game, you can be general and do a lot of different finance transactions, or you can really specialize doing finance for Medico and be really, I think the more specialized you are, the more traction you can actually get. So I thought that was a really interesting point that I was looking up. And the other thing I was thinking about was they said you want the company to have a distinct advantage in the market that no one can really duplicate. And there's some of the criteria they look at in their investments. But I thought even that alone, because they don't run like EFTs or they're not hedge fund managers, they're a holding company. But I think even looking at a business in that way, there's some really great takeaways from that. But again, the discipline to stay in your lane. Like you said, if you're playing cricket and you're edging to second slip every time, don't play the bloody shot. Wait till it's in the sweet spot and then take your swing. And I think that's the big lesson there. Patience, kids, patience.